Hey Bernie, today is June 30th. Tim Handren, your mayor here, and I'm giving you a new update on COVID-19, all things COVID-19 in the city of Boerne, but I'm also going to talk a little bit about the county today. You know, our numbers haven't really changed a whole lot in the last several days. That's a good thing. As of last night, according to DSHS, we have 22 cases that are considered active. Now remember, all the reporting has changed, and the way that number breaks down, 16 of those 22 are under investigation, meaning they aren't sure, but we're going to just declare them as active until we know differently. 4 are considered probable, and that leaves 2 that are absolutely active. So if you add the probables and the absolutely active, we have about 6 that are absolutely active. Again, those numbers aren't crazy for our county, and I'm very, very pleased to tell you that, and I think that our county is doing well in terms of a lot of the things that we're following. Let's talk about what's happened in the last 2 weeks. Bexar County, with the support of the city of San Antonio, on June 17th, issued a revised declaration, and they were basically requiring all businesses that sell goods and services to the public to have a public policy that says masks are required if you're going to come in their places of business. I think on that same day and for several days after, I got several emails and comments. Hey, are we going to do that in Kendall County? We need to do that in Kendall County. And my answer then was, hang on, I need to consult with all of the folks in our team, specifically Judge Lux and the county and the city of Boerne, and a lot of folks that come together a couple times a week where we talk about all things COVID. Probably a week and a half ago, I wanted to try to find some rational thresholds. You know, we don't have the spike that San Antonio has. San Antonio has an out-of-control spike, according to their mayor, to a point of he sees dire circumstances coming, both in their hospitalization rate and also their total infection rate. We're not there. So what does that mean to us? Again, in talking with some folks from the larger boxes, H-E-B, Walmart, they're assessing that 20 to 30% of the folks that are coming into their stores are frankly coming from San Antonio because they just don't want to wear a mask. Since it's mandated in the San Antonio area, they're coming to Boerne. And so what we have now is a situation where a lot of folks are coming from an area of high infection, San Antonio, to an area of low infection, Boerne, simply because we don't require masks. And I don't think that's right. And in conversations with Judge Lux and all of our county and city folks who are working on this, none of us think that's right. And so rather than make the mandate across the entire county or the entire city for all businesses, Judge Lux and I met yesterday with our respective teams, and we came upon something that we think is the right thing to do right now. And so as of today, I'm signing another declaration that's an additional proclamation for our health public state of emergency. And I want to tell you what that is right now. Actually, Judge Lux and I are signing this at the exact same afternoon, and our orders are the same, just so you know that. The orders have 4 components to it. The first order that is in today's document is essentially going to say this, that effective Friday, July 3rd at 12:01 a.m., there are 3 specific businesses that we're going to require them to put out health and safety policies, just like Bexar County did. Those 3 businesses are going to be H-E-B, Walmart, and Home Depot. Now here's the deal. In the city of Boerne, I've talked to all 3 of those folks, all the general managers. They understand it's coming since it's already in all of the stores in San Antonio. They were anticipating it coming. They are not surprised by that. In fact, they're all very supportive of this. So we're not surprising anybody by doing this. In the county of Kendall, Judge Lux is also going to add to his declaration the Love's truck stop on IH-10 up by Comfort, because there's a lot of traffic that comes through there, and it's a lot of traffic that's coming in and out of the state and certainly our county. And so he felt like that's one that we should add to the list. So in the county, those 4 entities are going to be required to have a health and safety policy regarding masks and social distancing. The second order in today's document that I'm signing is effective on the same date, July 3rd at 12:01 a.m. All City of Boerne facilities will require the exact same policy. And Judge Lux is going to have in his orders, all county facilities will have to have the same policy. So we're not having a separate rule for certain businesses and different rules for ourselves. We all are operating by the same guidelines. The third item in our document is really just a statement that all of our employees, customers, visitors, invitees, contractors, anyone in the public entering either of those types of buildings shall use all reasonable efforts to abide by those policies. And the fourth item on here is effective again Friday, July 3rd at 12:01 a.m. We are strongly urging all the other commercial entities in the city of Boerne and the county of Kendall to put in place a health and safety policy pertaining to masks and social distancing. So as of this declaration that we're going to put out, it's not going to be required for all the other businesses. It's strongly urged. And I will just tell you this, that both the judge and I believe that if we start to see a spike, we're not going to wait till it gets out of hand. We're going to immediately come in, and then we're going to go ahead and require that for all the others. We don't make these decisions lightly because it feels like perhaps this is an overreach from some people's perspective. But frankly, this is the right thing to do. Some people want to continue to hold out that masks don't prevent the spread when CDC continues to recommend it. WHO continues to recommend it. Surgeon General continues to recommend it. And we're seeing results when people are abiding by social distancing guidelines, abiding by the CDC guidelines of wearing a mask if you can't ensure 6 feet of distance between others. And just keep washing your hands when you're around objects that aren't yours. It's really not that complicated. We believe that we're taking this step in these high traffic areas where we have a lot of San Antonio residents coming to Boerne just to avoid wearing masks. And we believe this will help stop the flow of folks coming from there. It's not my favorite thing to do, to wear a mask, but frankly, I don't find it's that terribly inconvenient. Again, I've been in H-E-B, I've been in Home Depot in the last couple of days. I wear my mask when I go in there. As soon as I walk out and I'm in the parking lot, I take it off. I don't wear it when I'm riding in the car because that doesn't do anything. The mask is really to prevent the spread from me to others. It's not to prevent me from getting the spread. Just remember why you're wearing the mask. So when you're riding by yourself in your car or when you're riding with your family members in your car, you don't need to wear a mask. Again, these orders go into effect Friday morning, July 3rd at 12:01 a.m. We'll have all this stuff posted up on our website. You'll see it in the newspapers hopefully this week. And they're identical orders from both Judge Lux and myself. We are 100% aligned in trying to protect our community. Thanks for tuning in, Boerne. We'll talk to you soon.